Well, welcome back, everyone. Once again, it was such a joy and delight to have Bradley on our program again.
I think he's a star.
He's
done so much.
Done so much.
Yeah.
Helped so many people. And maybe you're one of those people that this is exactly what you needed to hear in this moment.
I'm one of those.
Well, and just Bradley's just such a charismatic, enigmatic personality.
Yeah.
So thank you again,
Thank
Bradley.
you.
What a pleasure.
Well, we're going to move to the next section. What we'd like to do now is part of the program we call Miracle Moments. It's about celebrating the miracles of others, and it's about connecting and sending love and compassion to those who are asking for a miracle or perhaps have reported one. I want you to know about the energy of compassion and the prayer. That is so remarkable, and these are reports of that and also requests for that. And we love to put this together, and it's powerful, and I've even experienced it. So, group prayer works, and so does talking to our smart bodies, which we call innate. Earlier in the program, we gave an affirmation where we did just that. We talked to our innate, our intelligent, smart body, and we gave it instructions. I'd like to ask Monica to share a miracle moment which has happened to 2 of our Circle of 12 members, and one of whom talked about her innate.
So I think it's so important that we celebrate each other's miracles. And to me, when we do this, I feel like it kind of matches the energy of having gratitude. When we're grateful, so many amazing things happen. And when we experience a miracle personally, or maybe even just hear about it, we feel grateful for so many things. And as Lee mentioned a moment ago, this next miracle moment that I'd like to share with you, it involves the innate, and it comes from Claudia. Maybe it's Claudia, so I hope either way I get the name right, but Claudia says in 2021, I had a COVID infection, and as a result, parts of my olfactory senses changed in perception. I wasn't able to smell some fruits, liquids, and spices, or they simply smelled awful. I did as Kryon tells us. I talked to innate, to my olfactory cells, to my body. And it was in April of 2023 that I realized the function's back and all is well with my nose. I love that. Thank you, Claudia, for sharing that miracle with us. And I think it's really encouraging, especially because something happened for her over time. Did you notice that she said she had COVID infection in 21? And then all of a sudden it was April 2023 that she realized, oh my gosh, I can smell everything again. So I want to encourage all of you, whatever is your issue, keep going. No matter what, never give up. Keep on going. Keep on using those affirmations. Keep on finding inspiration for your own life. So now I have one more miracle moment I'd like to share, and it comes from Alan. And Alan says, after following the guidance and energy of Kryon for many years, I've seen the fruition of this work. Creating is becoming easier. Most recently is the arrival of my soulmate and the abundance of the love, joy, and gratitude that this connection brings. There is an end of lack, energetically and materially. The integration of my higher self is ongoing. I have so much love, and all that goes with the love for Kryon, Lee, Monica, and all of you who help get these messages and energies out there. The messages are true and they work. This I promise. I am sending more loving energies to all my fellow masters finding their way. We are rocking this. I love that you ended that phrase or sharing of the miracle moment, Alan, with saying that we are rocking this. And I think everyone can feel the joy and enthusiasm of what you have shared with us. And so now it's our time, as we are able to tap into that joy and energy, enthusiasm, that beautiful miracle moment. It's our time now to use that and send the energy of love and compassion to those who perhaps can't find that or can't feel that or are asking help. And it could be help for many, many reasons. It could be a physical body help that they need assistance with. It could be emotions. It could be trauma. It could be so many things that people are asking us for help. There's a prayer request that we have within our membership portal, and whether it's past, present or future, Spirit knows every single name that is ever going to be on that list. And as a group of old souls, we have the ability to come together and create a field of coherence and send energy to those who requested it. In the channel a few moments ago, Kryon mentioned this image that has stayed with me, delivering packages of peace to everyone on the planet. So let's do that together. I invite you to close your eyes and connect with what is inside of you. It is the divine spark that wants to be found. And if you are listening to this, you have been nudged by your divine spark to do so. It wants to be found and it wants to send you love, compassion, benevolence for your life. It wants to guide you. And it wants to remind you that this divine spark is in an eternal state of peace. And as we connect with this eternal state of peace that is within us, let us feel, sense, visualize, or imagine a small little package emerging from our heart center into our hands. And as we hold this precious package of peace within our hands, let us feel, sense, visualize, or imagine releasing our hands in this package of peace. All of a sudden has a little parachute and it starts circling up into the atmosphere. And it starts to multiply. You see, the package of peace you have received is not singular, but it becomes multidimensional. And so all around the atmosphere right now in this moment, feel, sense, visualize, or imagine billions of packages of peace that are in the atmosphere. And they begin to multiply even more. And as we continue focusing on this and creating coherence between us, those packages of peace begin to descend. And they start to come down to planet Earth. And every single human that is on this planet is now going to energetically receive this package of peace. And you too are included in this. And so as you have this package of peace descend down upon you, nothing to do, just to receive, the smart, intelligent body of yours is already receiving this. From this place of eternal peace, relaxation, surrendering into the arms of Spirit, let us now come a little closer to Kryon.
Greetings, dear ones. I'm Kryon. Indeed, come a little closer. Come a little closer to that which is peacefulness, kindness, compassion. And that means come a little closer to your own soul energy. I'd like to make this a continuation of the channel given earlier. The channel given earlier was about recovery. The idea that you are recovering from a coma. And it's not just an individual one that you are recovering from, it is one that humanity is recovering from. We gave you the idea, the metaphor, that humanity has actually been in a comatose situation of negativity, not knowing anything that was higher in consciousness than that which they have participated in for eons. That's why history repeats itself, dear ones. It takes a higher consciousness of awareness not to repeat history. History is not repeating itself today, even though you think it is. It's a few trying to pull you back to what it used to be, not the world pulling it back. And those few that we're talking about are not individuals as much as a group of dark energy that wants to keep you in fear, that wants to keep you disabled, you might say, in consciousness, so that you cannot see the hope and the light that's ahead. What we want to do in the Circle of 12 tonight, in this particular program, is to continue the idea of recovery and what that might mean to your soul. Remember, that which is in your soul is a collective consciousness of everything you ever have been on any planet at every time and every incarnation and more. If you are part of a divine creation, then you have a piece and a part of God, whatever that means, or spirit, in you right now as you walk around. This has been the message of masters for a very long time, that there is divinity inside. This is the very story that you get, the Adam and Eve story, if you want to go there, or the Pleiadian story, if you want to go there, imbued with that which is divine. Magnificence is yours. Not just biology, dear ones. You have a soul. Let's cross the bridge right now and examine what's happening with your soul. Take my hand. It's the metaphor of crossing a bridge from the known to the unknown, where you then take an action in your mind, where you walk across the bridge through a mist that obfuscates what's coming and into that which is the beauty of your own soul. A beautiful thing, filled with the greatest love you've ever felt. And it's you, with you, and with Spirit. Your soul is forever. It always was, it always will be. Does that sound familiar? It's a piece of God. Perhaps a small piece, perhaps a big piece, we don't know. You don't know. I could describe it for you, and you wouldn't believe it. It'd take your breath away. You wouldn't believe it. Come with me in this magic place through the door that you always go through in this particular program, a door which has your name on it in this particular program, which identifies it's yours. And into a grand hall, you might say, and no one is sitting there. The floor is forever, you might say. You can't even see the walls, but there are so many there. You don't know who they are, but they're there. And you're asked to sit in the chair, and you know something's coming. It's fun to imagine this, is it not? A place where you are going to be honored yet again. Maybe there'll be some teaching. Maybe later there'll be some teaching. But the subject is awakening. I want you to ask yourself right now, as you, why were you born at this time? Forget what age you are. Every single one of you. Why were you born? Some of you actually have asked that very, very question. Maybe you awakened because you asked the question. Maybe you were in distress when you asked the question. You see, I know who's listening. I know who's listening, whether it's now or far from now, for it's all now to me. You might call it a replay, and it might be a year away. That means you just awoke. Many who are awakening right now, in the now, it's individual, but it's also collective. Lightworkers are coming out of comas. The comas are dark energy, where you've been as a human all of these eons and lifetime after lifetime. You asked a question, why are you here? And the answer I will give you is because you planned to be. Old soul, you have the equipment to be. Old soul, the equipment being you have wisdom of life after life. That is the old soul. It means you've been here collectively in the school of earth. And here you are ready to awaken from that coma. And that is what you expected in this lifetime. You knew it was coming. I told you it was coming. Many did. The indigenous did. And here you are, sitting there as a light worker, having accomplished what you planned. How many years did it take to get to this place of realization? What if you're bigger than you thought? What if your purpose on the planet is for right now, so you can generate the light you need and send it to those places to beat up the darkness to a place where this is the final battle? What if that's you? Well, I'm going to tell you it is. Who is in this grand crowd around you that is in the dark that you can't really see them, and they start to step into the light, and you see there are so many? What if these are other souls that came in with you? Is it possible you had an agreement with so many to meet them or even not meet them? What if some of the souls are in trouble right now and they came in because you are coming in to help them? What a concept. But right now, in a multidimensional place, it's all quiet, it's all peaceful, it's all compassionate. And they start applauding. Oh, and they start applauding. Thank you for awakening on schedule. The applauding may turn to cheering. And they start to come into the light, and you start to recognize perhaps some faces and you don't others, but you start to even recognize their past yous. Some of them are the Akashic you that said it was worth it. It was worth it. We went through this so you could be here right now. It's a celebration. It's a party. You've awakened. That's why you came. For right now, for the incredible, powerful you who can send light to all those who need it on the planet now. And you can continue to for the rest of your life. You might sit there in your own 3D-ness and say, me? How can I do that? Don't even think about it. Just your thoughts send energy. I want you to stay right now and enjoy this party, this celebration. I want you to feel the chills of appreciation from Spirit, from all that is, from Gaia, who said thank you for saving the planet, from all those around you said thank you for accomplishing the mission of awakening, of recovering from who you were then to who you are now. You are love. You are powerful. You're more than you think, dear ones. Don't let anyone take this away from you. Don't let any doctrine or words from a parent or any words from any person who's ever criticized you take away this magnificent you that I see and that your soul is. I am Kryon, in love with you all. Stay. Stay and listen to the applause, the singing, the humming, the beauty. Mission accomplished. And so it is.